Hello, my name's Caelan Huntress, and today I'm going to share with you the third and hopefully final book cover for my new book, Marketing Yourself. Marketing Yourself is a book that I've been writing for 5 years, and it's going to launch on the 12th of August, 2022, and you can find out more about it at the hashtag Marketing Yourself Book. When I first designed this cover, it was last year. And I like this cover. It's got a lot of great things in it. I like the layout. I like the colors. But the pencils aren't really me. You know, I love what my coach said about it. She said, "This looks boring and corporate, and you are not boring and corporate." And so after getting feedback from a bunch of other people, they were saying things like, yeah, anybody could write this book. But what's a cover that only you could have written? And so a couple months ago, I had a great photo shoot, got some new photos to update my website and my book launch materials, and decided to redesign the cover in a cover of a book that only I could write. And this is the cover that was designed. And I like this cover a lot. People who know me like this cover a lot because it reveals a playfulness and an authenticity that I don't often share in my public work. And it's me demonstrating how to market yourself, how to demand attention. And the feedback I got was really conflicting at first because people who knew me really liked it. People who didn't know me didn't like it. And so I went around to a bunch of the professional communities that I belong to. I went to some networks of people in my target market, ran some polls, posted both, and got some great feedback from the market about what was working and what wasn't working. And what worked is it's me showing this is how you can use your own inner flair, your personal brand to market yourself. And I'm kind of goofy. I'm a clown, for crying out loud. Where's my nose? So got one at all times, I can be a clown. But people have a phobia of clowns. Strangers who don't know me would see this and think, what the heck? I don't want anything to do with this. It's actually repulsive. So I did a lot of wrestling with this as an issue. Kevin Kelly famously talked about 1,000 true fans, and that if you get 1,000 true fans who love your work, you can develop a business that helps you earn a living off of those 1,000 true fans. And you're not going to get to 1,000 true fans without earning a couple of hundred haters. And so I really considered for a while just going with this cover and letting people not like it to segment the people who liked me and who didn't. But I ultimately decided against it because a lot of the concepts that I used in the design contest for this, I ran this on 99 Designs, and the concepts that people submitted often had a business dude standing in a spotlight. And I hated those because I didn't want anybody who wasn't in business attire and wasn't a dude to look at my book and think, well, that's not me, so that's not for me. And that's what was happening here. People could look at this and say, well, that's not how I want to market myself, so it's not for me. And so I really didn't want to start from scratch because I'm just about to launch. The book is launching on the 12th of August, which is less than 4 weeks away. And I didn't want to go, I had other things to focus on leading up to the launch. I didn't want to go and start the whole cover design process again. But sometimes you need to go back a few steps to take a stronger step forward. This is the creative process. It's a series of stops and starts, and that's how you get the revisions that help you make a really fine piece of work. And I think that that's what I found with the third book cover. This is the third and hopefully the final book cover for Marketing Yourself. And the way that I developed this is I took my own advice. In chapter 9, I think, in the book, I talk about researching your competition to find shortcuts for success. And I went and I did a search on Amazon for the top 10 books in the category that I wanted to be a bestseller in. And I looked at their covers and I said, how do they design? There was a lot of big fonts. There wasn't author photos. Author photos are used for one of two reasons. Either putting the photo of the author on the cover will sell more books, or the author of the books thinks that they are more important than the reader. And I didn't want that. And so I said, what would be most honoring the reader? Something that makes them tilt their head a little bit. Well, I guess it would be this way. When you look at it and you go, huh, I got to read that. I got to turn my head a little bit to see what the heck's going on. It still demands your attention. And it's similar enough to the best-selling books that it looks like it belongs there, but it's different in enough ways that it's my contribution to the field. So I really like this cover, and I think that this is the one that I'm going to launch with. If you disagree and you think I shouldn't do it, leave a comment below and tell me what you hate about it. I'd really love to know. But if you like it, then I'd love to hear you say something on the hashtag for Marketing Yourself book. I'm going to go ahead, after I publish this video, I'm going to post something on this hashtag for how to get the pre-orders. You can go to my website and pre-order this, and I'll send you a copy by launch day on 12th of August if you do it soon enough. But if you're watching this video after launch day, then you can get Marketing Yourself wherever books are sold. So I hope you've enjoyed this video about my process of selecting the third and hopefully final design cover for my book, Marketing Yourself. Good luck out there.